We are filming. Well, good afternoon, Jason. It's good to see you again.
Thanks, chaps.
How are things going for you?
Right now I'm still recovering from my surgery. I am in a lot of pain, and I can't really get that pain to subside at all, except for thank God the medicine. But obviously that's gotten me in some hot water.
Yeah.
Because I've become a little bit dependent upon it, so I don't have pain. And I mean, I guess that's just the way I feel about it. So, you know, they want me to take your analysis tests, and I try to tell them that I'm taking this medication because I just had surgery, and they asked me when I'm supposed to be off of it. And as soon as they found out that I was well past my time that I was supposed to be taking the medication, and that I'm outside of the prescription dates or whatever, they said that I was basically needed to go get help because I was probably too dependent upon it.
Mm-hmm.
So they sent me to you. Not that I wouldn't have come to you anyway about other things in my life, but I wasn't expecting to come for this particular situation. But yeah, I need to take the meds because I'm still in a lot of pain and I can't stop taking them.
It's been about 6 months since you're supposed to be off the medicine.
Actually, a little bit more than that. Yeah, seven or eight
Okay.
at this point, post-operation. So I should have been off it a couple months, at least 6 months ago. And I don't feel normal when I'm taking them, when I'm not taking the meds. I can't get my work done because I'm just in pain all the time. And the doctors won't. I don't know. I need to do. I guess I need to do a better job. I don't know, but I just can't seem to stop.
Do you mind me asking how much medicine you're taking?
Yeah, the medicine that they gave me for the cocktail that they call it. I'm supposed to be taking it when I was in the medication prescription time period. I was supposed to be taking one cocktail every 3 to 6 hours, dependent upon pain. And when that passed, I continued to get it. When I ran out, I needed to get it from friends that had extras. And I've tried to get it from my doctors, but they won't give it to me. So I'm trying to find other pain meds to take, and I'm having to be quite inventive.
Do you mind me asking what that means?
Well, I'm asking a lot of questions of a lot of people, seeing what they have, having to go to the store and, you know, buy extra pain medication, and obviously it's probably not healthy for me, but I just can't stop taking the meds. And I did finally get another prescription from the doctor because he was really busy, and I talked him into it, so he gave me another prescription that I'm still using right now.
And what is that?
Same medication. It's just I'm taking it a little bit less than what I was before, but it's just given me enough to be able to get by. But every time I try to stop taking it, I'll have a really bad day the next day. Because I'm just in pain and I can't sleep and I get like really jittery. So I have to go back on it in order to feel normal again.
And it sounds like this medication is helping not only with this pain, but it's helping with some of these other problems you're dealing with in your life.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. I mean, I'm a SWO, so I've got a lot on my mind. I've got a lot of things to study. I've got the entire safety of the ship on board, and my anger. Because of that, dealing with people that don't know what the heck they're doing. Trying not to cuss here, chaps, but just some people just get on my nerves real fast, and that's another thing that this medication is helping me. It's trying to keep me sane, because if I didn't have it, I'd be rolling everybody. But yeah, I mean, my anger has always been an issue. Being a SWO is not very easy. I've got a lot on my plate. Dealing with my department as well as, you know, the surface part of the ship and what they have to do, and Doesn't help with my friendships.
Mhm.
I can tell you that, you know, I have not really hung out and, you know, chilled out with my friends since I've gotten hurt.
Mhm.
Because I just don't feel like being around people.
So you're overwhelmed with work. You've got
I'm at work all the time.
Mm.
All the time.
all
And
the
when I'm
time.
not at work, I'm either sleeping or trying to medicate myself.
And as you think about now having to come here, how does that sit with you?
Well, my command thinks I'm broken.
Mm.
I don't think I'm broken. I know that I probably have a problem, but I wouldn't call that broken. I know that I cannot be dependent upon this medication. But
Mhm.
I need to find a way to get myself unattached to it, I guess.
And what have you tried to kind of?
Like I said, you know, those days that I've tried to wean myself off of, the next day I have an awful day. So, you know, I'm trying to fight through it. When I'm in withdrawal, I start shaking and I get mean, I get angry. So I don't like, that's the reason I don't like being around people. So I just end up giving up because I don't want to feel that way anymore. I don't know how. I think I went like a 4-day stretch once where I didn't have anything,
Mhm.
and all 4 days were miserable.
Mm.
So I need to keep. I guess I need to be taken until this gets the pain goes away completely.
Mm.
Which I don't know if they messed up on the surgery or not, but
Mm.
I'm still in a lot of pain, more than they said I was going to be. So I tried to be strong. I tried to like push through it, but because of my job, I've got safety concerns, and if I'm in a bad mood and I'm not well and I'm in pain, then I can't do my job. So I'm kind of like between a rock and a hard place. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like they want me to do my job. In order to do my job, I have to be comfortable. I have to be not in pain. I have to be not angry and like, you know, out of control.
Mhm.
And what helps me stay in control and not angry is my meds.
Mhm.
So
So if
I don't really know what they're expecting.
okay. If all of these problems kind of went away, what would be different?
I would still be a swole. I guess I could be working at a different pace, at a different level. I wouldn't have to worry about my pain all the time. I mean, that's if I mean what you said is real. I mean, that's what I want. I mean, I want to go back to the way it was before.
Mhm.
Like I would love the pain to go away because then I wouldn't have to take the medication.
Mhm.
But the pain's not going away. So I don't know if it's a medical problem or whatever. I mean, if I could have all that go away and I could not be in withdrawal and not have to, you know, feel those jitters and, you know, that pain, then I would be fine. But I just don't see a way around it at this point.
The word pain keeps coming up quite a bit.
Yeah, because I mean, I tore my Achilles,
Mhm.
and it feels like every step I take is like somebody sticking a knife in the back of my leg,
Mm.
and it's just not a good place to be.
And your command's not worried about you, and they think you're broken.
Well, I mean, we're at shore now, obviously, and you know, I've got, you know, special considerations so I can actually get my work done. When we go out to sea, I can't be in this pain. I can't be in this boot. I can't be in this problem because it's just the way it works. So, in order for me to be successful and continue doing my job, I've got to get over this.
Mhm.
And I don't see that happening anytime soon. I just don't have a lot of hope because this has just been going on for so long, and you know we're going to sea in a couple months time here,
Mhm.
so I need to get ready.
So the lack of hope is really driving you down.
Yeah, I mean it feels like I'm in this black hole that I can't get out of. Trying to climb, and there's been times that I've been right there at the edge, like feeling that I'm right there, but I can't pull myself over the edge, and I end up taking the medication again.
Mm.
And then I go down this spiral where I just continue to do it because I feel good when I'm taking the medication.
So you're just about there, but you don't get over.
Yeah, I mean, the desire, there's not a lack of desire.
Mhm.
I have a tremendous desire to get rid of all of it, including the pain. but it doesn't go away.
Mhm. And so, what sort of things do you think you could do differently in order to maybe manage or deal with this?
I guess talk to people. I mean, like I said, being on this medication, it sort of makes me kind of drowns me out for the rest of what's going on around me. Like, it makes me not want to be around people. And I guess if I was, forced to talk to somebody, like I'm talking to you right now, or, if my friends maybe reached out and tried to stay with me even though I'm in bad mood, that kind of stuff, like maybe that would help. I don't know. Maybe I just need a vacation without my medication where I can't access it and, just try to fight through it. And I don't know, maybe I gotta go tell the doctors that I'm hooked on these meds. I don't know. Maybe maybe they could give me something that was not a narcotic, that would make me feel better, or give me a special diet or something. I don't know, man. I mean, you guys are the experts. I'm just a SWO.
If you let's say nothing changes over the next 6 months, next year, how do you see your life at that point?
If nothing changes and I keep taking this medication and still do what I'm supposed to do,
Mm-hmm.
well, my goals are not going to be met.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I keep having pain and I can't get out of this cast, and if I can't get back to normal, then I'm going to be off the ship. I'm not going to be doing my job, and my career is going to be affected by that.
Okay. And so,
And therefore my life.
mm-hmm. And so you're seeing the connection between this and your life.
Oh yeah. I'm miserable right now.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything besides the pain? Is there anything that's keeping you on the drugs? In other words, what do these drugs do for you?
I mean, my CO asked me that. The main reason I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they take away the pain, but I think they make me feel like I'm normal. They make me feel like I'm like normal. That I'm not hurt. They make me feel like I'm not this, hobble
Mm-hmm.
that can't get around. They make me feel normal, and I like feeling normal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like feeling hurt all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the feeling of normalcy makes me happier.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a Band-Aid for the way I feel. And to be honest with you, they're not bad in terms of the after effect.
Mm.
Like, kind of the feeling like after you have a cigarette. They kind of they give you a little bit of a high.
Mm.
Get you out of the lowness of your life, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it makes me feel like.
Mm. You mentioned, I'm sorry.
That doesn't mean that I don't want to be off of it, though, so I can go back to the way that normally feels. I do want to stop.
But you mentioned earlier that you were angry before this incident, and I was wondering, what role does that anger play in your current situation?
Well, yeah, I mean, you're a chaplain, but SWOs are angry people sometimes. We got a lot to deal with. We got a lot of responsibility. We have the lives of the entire people on the ship when we're driving the ship, or conning, or whatever we got to do. There's always something we've got to be thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
So I think being angry and dealing with things with anger is sometimes normal in our life.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's always been there. But when I'm not on meds, like before I hurt myself,
Mhm.
I was able to control it a lot better.
Mhm.
Now I can't.
No, you can't.
Unless I'm on my medicine.
Mm.
When I stop taking my medicine, it's not very easy. And I don't know if that's part of the withdrawal, but
So it seems like to me that the drugs and this addiction is actually making you more angry.
yeah, probably.
And you want to go back to things that are normal, but even as you mentioned earlier, you said you didn't want to be angry.
Well, I don't because it makes my job that much harder, and it doesn't win points with the command.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't win points with your sailors under you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, you're exactly right.
So I wonder if using these drugs is a way for you also to control your anger.
That's very possible. I hadn't thought about it that way. Yeah, I can see that.
Mm.
So how do I get off it?
Well, that's a step that we've got to take. It's a long process. How do you think you want to start getting off these drugs?
Well, I guess because I'm a Navy sailor and because of the whole honor, courage, and commitment thing, I think I should probably make sure that it's legal, what I'm doing, instead of sort of riding that line of legality. Maybe I actually need to talk to my doctor again to see if they have something else that's, less lethal, and that maybe they need to look at the wound to see why it's not healing the way it's supposed to be. I mean, maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe I'm putting off something to make myself better that I should be doing.
Mm. And what might that be?
Facing the real problem, which could be a medical problem rather than a mental one.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So if you were to make some steps from here, what would those be?
Well, I guess I need to go back to my doctor and make another appointment and let them know that I need to stop taking medication, that I've been doing it without their prescription. And I need to make sure that they can manage that with me in a non-narcotic atmosphere.
Hmm.
And ask them what I need to do in order to get unhooked from these pills that I'm taking.
Okay. Well, why don't we do this? Why don't we take a trip down to medical and we can go talk to the doctor right now?
Like now?
Like now.
I don't mind doing that myself, but if you need to go, if you want to go with me, it's fine.
Okay. Let's do that.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right.